ES came down to run this low. It should just continue to spool upwards. Opening range low, swept this low. SMT with this low. S&P looks like a mess. Look at this. You really don't want to see us just stick to this as we're doing, because I've already mentioned this, but zooming back and looking at the overnight session, they purge Asia low, they purge Asia high. They engineer lows for London, they engineer highs for London, short of yesterday's high. They run London, okay, they bring it close to EQ. They run London high, no buy side, run or sell side, back to buy side and leave it just short of previous day high. And to the upside, if we do get this little push up, whether it's an hour later, still nothing's changed relative to, for me, the significance of these two first presentation fair value gaps, along with this prominent up close candle. Whenever I see this, just prominent up close order block, bearish order block, and it's nested within another key inefficiency, this is great. And it's right above, at the moment, premium of the intraday session. But still, even if that wasn't right here relative to the dealing range, like if we were to go lower and this was to kind of adjust down here, this would still be a great roadblock for whenever we do get on the buy side of the curve. Tim, that's not an inversion. Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat, guys. I've been focusing because I might take a trade here. It's not inversion until price does not invert it, right? Yeah, I'm just since we have the buy side above, I'm just kind of labeling this ahead of time and just kind of waiting, prepping myself for my job as a trader, just now waiting to see if price closes above. Trump live now at UN. And if we get this push up, what we don't want to see as well is this here. We really want to see NASDAQ push up with speed and play catch up, because we have that SMT at the highs. Dollar, not much really to mention, to be honest. Just hanging out. Yes, still short of previous day high. Still no close above. Just came down. I know this is a tiny range, but it's a discount of this range to run this low. We'll see if they can get a close above now. So what we really want to see is if we do get the close above, I mentioned it, but just to reiterate, NASDAQ run with speed, right? Because if it doesn't, it'll probably just hang out and maybe need to go sweep that low once more. Scrub through higher time frames. I actually want to see 4 hour. All right, I'm letting go of this idea now. I'm going to wait for a better trade now. I don't care if it takes off without me. I would have wanted to see this quicker. It didn't occur. And now it's 10:16. So I'm going to wait. Trump speaking. If they do close above and it pushes higher, great to see. But I'll look for an entry later in the session. Keep in mind, again, we have Powell at 12:35. Let's see, Trump, the live stream. This wants to load for me. Yeah, Trump speaking. He said long NASDAQ, 10 minis. President speaking, post macro, slower delivery now. Look at ES, right? Take a second, just look at the open on ES here. So I know it's simple and it's something we talk about a lot, but the economic calendar, when it's this packed, can be a real telling sign of our expectations for what type of delivery we're going to get in the session. Did anyone take a trade yet? Sorry, guys, I haven't been looking at chat much because I thought I was going to get entry there. Just wanted to focus and make sure I'm dialed in ahead of an entry while waiting. You guys trade New York yet? Anyone? Or even London? Hopefully no one's stuck in this here. Maybe some of you guys caught this move down on NASDAQ. But still see, I guess, for today's session thus far, even though, as I mentioned at the start of the stream, we did have this low, right? This is good to talk about with like the likelihood of a protected low, or do we need to revisit somewhere? The rule of thumb is like if we have a sweep, then this is most likely protected, right? You sweep all the sell side liquidity. This low is really shallow.